Formula One 2021 Grand Prix, Episode 3, Nordschleife. Okay, there are 5 red lights in Nordschleife. In there, in the track. Lights out and away we go. Sebastian Vettel, Kimi Räikkönen is overtaken by Sebastian Vettel, Kimi Räikkönen. With a lot of wheel spin start. Let's see replay. You can see there. So Alexander Albon is going to have Red Bull, Daniel Ricciardo, and he was to have Nico Hülkenberg, Toro Rosso, Alexander Albon. So Alexander Albon, Kimi Räikkönen is going to overtake at the back, and he wants to overtake Lewis Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton is going to overtake Sebastian Vettel in Nordschleife, and he wants to win a lot of Grand Prix here in the German, also in the Italian. Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas is going to overtake Sebastian Vettel. Wants to take in the Grand Prix. Daniel Ricciardo and Max Verstappen, and he wants to overtake both. They're both racers can do it. They can handle it. Alright, so Sebastian Vettel was only good anyway from this one. Anyway, besides. Lando Norris is only on the back, and he wants to overtake it. So Fernando Alonso is also in the back. Daniel Ricciardo and Max Verstappen, he wants to overtake Valtteri Bottas and Lewis Hamilton, and from the Red Bull Racing and the Mercedes. The double Ferraris want to overtake it, and you want to even you know what. So Valtteri Bottas is the one to overtake Lewis Hamilton, going to take Sebastian Vettel, and Kimi Räikkönen is behind Roman Grosjean and Kevin Magnussen. Esteban Ocon and Nico Hülkenberg, and he wants to overtake it there. Sergio Perez, and then you'll see anything from that. Here comes Lewis Hamilton to the ultimate turn, and he wants to win the Racing Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel takes the lead. Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas. Nico Hülkenberg is only on board. Daniel Ricciardo in the Red Bull, and Max Verstappen, he wants to overtake by his teammate Daniel Ricciardo in the Formula 1 2018, and he wants to win the Nordschleife Grand Prix, and he wants to do anything from that else. And also that Daniel Ricciardo is late braking and almost hit by the wall, and he wants to overtake it. Max Verstappen moves on. Verstappen takes overtaken by his teammate Daniel Ricciardo, and he wants to win a lot of Grand Prix, and he wants to win. Daniel Ricciardo was late braking and almost hit the wall. Wow, that's dangerous. Here comes Pierre Gasly. Pierre Gasly is on the Toro Rosso, and he wants to win a lot of Grand Prix, and he wants to overtake the Roman Grosjean to the Haas Ferrari. And Ferrari is going to overtake here. And he wants to overtake Roman Grosjean and Kimi Räikkönen and Daniel Ricciardo. And he wants to take podium on the Nordschleife Grand Prix. On board with Roman Grosjean. Daniel Ricciardo is almost late braking, and he wants to overtake Kimi Räikkönen. Lando Norris, Nico Hülkenberg, and he wants to have a touch, and almost touched by the wall, and he was hit by the wall. Roman Grosjean, and he wants to overtake Sebastian Vettel, takes the lead in the Nordschleife Grand Prix, and he's head to the finish line, and he wants to win, and almost winning by the race, and Sebastian Vettel almost winning by race. Sebastian Vettel still holding in the lead in Nordschleife Grand Prix, and almost back there in the all other racers. And Sebastian Vettel, Lewis Hamilton is going to overtake Sebastian Vettel. Sebastian Vettel takes the lead here in Nordschleife Grand Prix. Valtteri Bottas is back on the podium. Max Verstappen, who had the podium in the sights, and he wants to win in Nordschleife Grand Prix. Also that nice. getting wide open. The DRS have the will to will. Verstappen moves up, and he wants to overtake Lewis Hamilton. Sebastian Vettel, it goes on to take it there. Lewis Hamilton takes the lead and going in the second place. Sebastian Vettel takes the lead and almost was out. Sebastian Vettel was moved up. He was overtaken by Lewis Hamilton, and he wants to win the Grand Prix. Almost nice. Sebastian Vettel was still holding in the lead. Sebastian Vettel takes the lead, and he wants to overtake Lewis Hamilton. Takes the lead. He got the checkered flag, and he's almost there. There are 2 laps again. Once again, yeah. That was a really great drive. So Lewis Hamilton takes the lead. Valtteri Bottas is almost on the third, and he wants to overtake it. Sebastian Vettel takes the lead. Once again, Sebastian Vettel takes the lead, and once again, I know what to do. Sebastian Vettel is on the second place in the podium. So Max Verstappen is back on the podium. Kimi Räikkönen is on the last place once again. I know who will be on the top. Nicholas Latifi is on the back and goes ahead. Kimi Räikkönen is on the back. He's Charles Leclerc. Nico Hulkenberg and Antonio Giovinazzi, and he wants to overtake it by there. The racers are all there. And we are racing hard into the Nicholas. Nicholas Latifi moves out. He wants to overtake it there. Nicholas Latifi, not in the Norris. And he wants to overtake Kimi Räikkönen. He's on the podium. And he wants to win a lot of Grand Prix. In their final lap, we have 2 laps left. And Sebastian Vettel is still in the second place. And he wants to win. Lewis Hamilton takes the lead on the Nordschleife Grand Prix. And he wants to win. Takes the lead. He wants in the Nordschleife Grand Prix. I think I know what Antonio Giovinazzi did. Once again, I know what Sebastian Vettel takes the lead once again, and Lewis Hamilton again takes the lead again from the Nordschleife Grand Prix, and he wants to win a lot of Grand Prix. Sebastian Vettel is going to take in the lead, and once again, I know what Kimi Räikkönen, I know what to do. Nordschleife Grand Prix is on the Mercedes, Ferraris, and even more sponsors. Ferraris, also the McLaren, the Williams, Toro Rosso on the Red Bull driver's side. And Nicholas Latifi, I know what to do. I know what to do. Because Nicholas Latifi is on the back, and Kimi Räikkönen moves out. And he wants to overtake it there. Lando Norris is almost touched by the wall. And he wants to overtake it. Kimi Räikkönen walks up, and he wants to overtake it. He touched the wall, and Kimi Räikkönen almost hit by the barriers. And he was almost by so close. Almost hit the wall. Man, that was very close. It's too dangerous. Kimi Räikkönen is too dangerous. Kimi Räikkönen's dangerous. It's almost hit the wall while driving on the Formula 1. On board in Sergio Perez. Anyway, so it's on Formula 1. I know what to do. And Nicholas Latifi, almost there. They head to the gutter. They're going to head to the ultimate turn. Putting the ultimate turn. Kevin Magnussen is on the back, and he wants to overtake there. Valtteri Bottas still on the third place, and he wants to overtake there. Lewis Hamilton takes the lead. And almost there now, Nicholas Latifi, and almost there! Nicholas Latifi almost hit by the wall! The Nordschleife Grand Prix! And the crowd's groaning! Nicholas Latifi almost hit by the wall! And while driving, and almost spun out! So Pierre Gasly, I know Nicholas Latifi almost hit by the wall. Sebastian Vettel, Max Verstappen, he wants to overtake Sebastian Vettel. Sebastian Vettel is he wants to overtake Lewis Hamilton on the Racing Grand Prix. We are racing hard a lot again. Sebastian Vettel, he's in the second place, and he wants to overtake Lewis Hamilton. He's taking the lead in Nordschleife Grand Prix. The white flag is on the final lap. The light is staying green. Sebastian Vettel still in the second place, and he wants to overtake Lewis Hamilton. It's on the speeding of DRS, getting wide open to the DRS. So Sebastian Vettel is still in the second place, and I was in there for the first time, 2021, to win. Lewis Hamilton is going to overtake in the finish line, and he wins the Nordschleife Grand Prix. Nordschleife Grand Prix. Lewis Hamilton, he's the winner in Nordschleife Grand Prix 2021. Great, brilliant driving. Is that just wonderful? Sebastian Vettel on the podium. Max Verstappen's at the back of the podium. Valtteri Bottas, who had the podium in the sight, is to settle that fourth. So we would like to stay tuned in Formula 1. And please subscribe. Almost! Nico Hülkenberg is almost crashed. See you again the next time. Goodbye.